Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the App State Mountaineers offense will get the first swing today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. He's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
3rd down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away. Bringing you back, it's White. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to prove this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The outside offense goes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out.
Just trucks through the defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And a player is down injured after that last. Timeout or they check him out. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, App State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught on the crossing pattern. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
He's running out of time here. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because you're going to throw the screen on him.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Appalachian State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. 4th down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, we're starting to see a theme here develop for this offense. They are willing to take chances and go for it on 4th down. That's the 3rd time that they've gone for it, and they've made it all 3 times.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. He'll hand it off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here comes the point after attempts. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The App State offense goes back on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out.
Okay, ready?
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He shreds the tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The tackle on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Flanagan. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He's got it on a crossing route. Tackles it only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Receiver in motion now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The App State offense goes back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called and talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the second half is a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking tackles. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Tailback with another carry. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The outside offense goes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Football comes out, and the defense jumps on the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Touchdown, Georgia. They've come all the way back to claim the lead.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's White. And he's finally tackled just short of the goal line. He thought he was going to get there, but what a return. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Appalachian. Got on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Zig exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out. Of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Offense in a split backfield now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Will he score here? Touchdown, Appalachian State. That puts him on top in the 2nd half.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a shotgun run call. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's past the 30. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Appalachian State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The App State offense goes back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Looks like a man is down. Last play, so we'll take a timeout. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. They'll try the right here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, App State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 2nd down after that completion. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback still with the football. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield before he won.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They're going to run it. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. That's a design quarterback keeper. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up third down for this offense.
A really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. The quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.